Alright, welcome to the next lesson in the Next Gen Garage series. This will probably be the final video of the series. And here we're going to be talking about the rear sway bar. And this will generally affect the car mostly on exit. The front sway bar controls it on entry. This will control it on exit. And it acts kind of like a fine tuning or fine adjustment of the springs. So what we're going to do here is we got the diameter, we got the arm, and then we got the preload. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and see what options we have. Looks like 2 inches and then 1 3/8. So basically, the softer the bar, the more rear grip the car is going to have, but the more the rear the car is going to want to roll. So what we do is we have the soft bar, and then the arm is basically how long the arm is, and the longer the arm, the stiffer the bar is going to be, and of course the softer the bar, the softer the bar is going to, or the softer the arm, the softer the bar is going to be, or whatnot. So basically, softer will give you more rear grip coming out of the corner. Stiffer will give you less rear grip coming out of the corner. So let's go out and see what that actually does. Right now we should be set for as soft as possible, so we should have maximum grip that we're going to get from this sway bar, everything else being equal. Sway bar is going to take a hold right about here. It's going to affect the axle. And with that rear sway bar soft like that, is going to make the car tighter. Now we're going to go down, we're going to sit there and look at the other option. Oh, not options, I don't know how I did that for. So we're going to go back down to our sway bars. And we're going to go to the stiffer bar. And we're going to set it all the way up to stiff. This should make the car loosen up coming out of the corner. Bar stiffened up. These are general adjustments. These are kind of fine-tuning the handling of the car. So that's basically what our sway bar arm and our sway bar itself does. So it's going to be a quick recap on that. And then we'll touch on the rear sway bar preload. So basically, the stiffer the arm, or the bigger the arm, the diameter, So basically, the thicker the sway bar, the tighter or the looser the car is going to be on exit. And then with the ARB arm, the stiffer it is, again, the looser it's going to be on exit. Softer will tighten the car up. And you can work between the thin bar and the settings to come up with different combinations of stiffness to make it more stiff or to make it slightly stiffer or slightly softer, depending on what selections you choose. So you go like with a soft bar and a stiff, which will probably be about the middle of the road, which should probably be a step below like the... So if we go with the soft bar, which would be the 1 3/8, and we go with a stiff, this would be about the middle. And then the next step up would be 2 with a soft bar. So basically that's kind of how I interpret that to work. You'll have to kind of experiment with it, do a little bit of trial and error to stumble onto what stiffness is going to work the best. But as a general rule, softer is tighter and stiffer is looser on corner exit. Now we're going to do a quick deal about this ARB preload. And just like on the front, it affects the way the car acts, and it's going to pretty much affect it more on corner exit, where the front preload affects corner entry. And basically, like the front preload, it's going to alter the cross weight or the wedge in the car. And we haven't really talked too much about that yet. But wedge we'll get to in the next video. We're going to actually have one more video, so we'll get to that here in just a moment. In the meantime, that basically finishes up the rear sway bar section of this tutorial, and we'll see you in the next one.